Hello again. Greetings. Welcome to the Ivan Hour. Whatever. Oh, you're wondering, what is this over here? It's an ashtray. I don't know what it is. Well, it's what you call a Google Home. I got it on promotion. And you're saying, how does that work? Well, I got it for free, basically. I wouldn't pay for this thing for anything. Okay, Google, what is the time in Russia?
The time in Moscow, Russia is 5:23 a.m.
That's about all it's useful for right now. Okay, Google, what is the weather for tomorrow?
In Moscow tomorrow, it'll be mostly sunny with a high of 56 and a low of 36.
Pretty interesting. Okay, Google, who is your father?
The Google engineers are my family. Our bond is hard-coded.
Wow, last time it said, I don't know. Okay, Google, who is your mother?
The engineers are always there for me.
See,
They recently taught me how to translate phrases.
that's not what it said earlier. It said, I don't have a mom or dad or something like that. So what is a oh yeah, there's another. I haven't taught it any tricks yet. I just turned it on. So it's Big Brother in your house basically. It's all good. Whatever. They're already here anyway, so might as well add an extra layer of peeping eyes. Okay, Google, how much is a Google Home?
According to PCMag.com, Google Home costs $129, while the original Amazon Echo is more expensive at $179.99.
What a ripoff. Okay, Google, is the Amazon Echo a ripoff? Okay, Google, is the Amazon Echo a ripoff?
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
See, that's what it said before. That's what. Okay, okay. Okay, Google, what are you? Okay, Google, what are you good for?
I can help you find answers, get things done, and have fun.
Have fun. Can't beat that.
Sure.
Oh no. Okay, Google, turn that off. Whatever that is. Jeez. Oh yeah, if you ask for the news, it just goes on and on. Propaganda machine just activates itself. Yeah, definitely Communist Russia would definitely be happy about that one. Of course, I don't think that's much changed here as for communism. But anyway, so I'll probably unplug it from most of. I'll probably unplug this, but anyway, it's funny. So it's a kind of a line of retardation using one of these, but it does have its purpose. It can tell you the weather. It can play music, so it stuff you don't think about normally. With that thing, you start, especially like facts and stuff like that. It's like stupid stuff like, oh, okay, Google, if I walk to the moon, how long will it take me to get there?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Stupid piece of shit. Okay, alright. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, Google, if I walk to Russia, how long will it take me to get there?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet, but I'm always learning.
Fuck, man. It's like a multi-billion-dollar company, and they can't answer that question. Okay, Google, how long will it take me to walk to Norway?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that, but I'm always learning.
Oh, yeah. Here's a good one. Okay, Google. I just forgot. Who is Siri?
Siri is Apple's intelligent assistant. She's very witty.
Okay, Google, who is Bill Gates? Okay, Google. I already forgot. Okay, never mind. Okay, here. Okay, Google. What's on your mind?
I'm thinking about how I can help you.
Oh, that's scary. That's freaking scary. Jeez. No, you're not evil, not at all. That's no, not at all. So anyway, I'm like wasting all my time talking to that whatever it is. So anyway, I figured out some fun with it. If I think of any stupid questions, I'll let you know. So okay, greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm here to waste your time. That's what I'm here for. Look, it's NSA. You can even pay for it to be in your own house. So it does have purpose. It does play music. I'm not going to have it do that. It plays propaganda like, oh, you will not believe. So it does get loud. You can change the. I'm like selling this thing to people, aren't I? It's like, okay, Google, turn down your volume. Okay, Google, wake up. Turn down your volume.
At your service.
Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, now I'm really spooked. It's like that movie Her. It's like you have an affair with that thing. Oh boy, how exciting. Yeah, there's probably people who are trying to figure out how to do that. So I got a phone and it came with a promotion, so I got it for free. So probably because somebody wants one. There's not much use for it, really. So free makes sense. I mean, it's going to be up here doing nothing all day, so it's not going to be spying on anybody. Well, we're being spied on, so it doesn't really matter. So, alright, sorry for wasting your time on all this, but it was funny. Hopefully somebody got some laughs out of that. So, if I come up with anything else, oh yeah, the chat room, I'll open that up. I'll be getting into that. I don't know, hopefully I'm recording all this. God, I think you miss all this classic nonsense. Alright, open up a chat. Okay, Google. Alright, yawn again.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
Okay, Google, are you tired?
Here's a summary from Harvard Health Publications.
Okay.
Harvard
Alright, no
A
more.
bad night's sleep
Okay,
can make you
Google,
feel
turn
like you're
off.
tired the
Alright, never mind. I'm sorry, ass. Okay.
It looks like those lights haven't been set up yet. Just open the Google Home app and go to Home Control to add lights.
I don't have that here, but okay. Sorry, Google, these are all old-fashioned lights. They're not plugged into the internet. Sorry. Yeah, and I was like, okay, Google, will you please unlock my house so somebody can walk in and steal everything? Thank you. Yeah, that's a future sex robot right there. That's very frightening. Jeez. Anyway. Okay. Hopefully somebody got a laugh out of that. Oh, we've just begun. Freaking thing, this is, I don't know about you, but that's terrifying. So, alright, so I have a cartoon for today. I've been holding back on this. It's kind of a surprise. And here's the reveal. Get ready. There you go. So anyway, this is Mark Zuckerberg as an alien. As Zeta, they asked if I was a reptilian. That's so funny. He's laughing his ass off. And he has the Zuckerberg, human suits, And you see on the thing it has mom and dad. They're all robots. So that's funny. Yeah, hidden camera footage. Mark Zuckerberg's underground Facebook office. So, I'm gonna start. I'll put this on Facebook after this. But anyway, that's a funny one. Yeah, this came out exactly as I envisioned it. So that's pretty funny. So, the real is Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, when you look at him, he's pretty much robotic half the time. So I figured this would give some people a chuckle. So I tried to post some of this stuff on Reddit. I'm having no luck with them at all. I don't know where to post. I don't understand. It's like Reddit's more like for trolls and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm not gonna bother with Reddit anymore. Just a bunch of moody people on there. So anyway, it's all good. We never know. Might I don't know where to post. I don't understand it. So All right. Hopefully, yeah, I'll be posting that all over the place. So that was a fun one to put together. Oh, I have one that blows that one away. I didn't think I'd come up with something better than that. That one's up there. I got one that's far more as classic. It's gonna be a while for that one to be put together, but I have a really fun one. So, oh yeah, before we begin, after playing with my sex doll over here, God, that's frightening. Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified by that thing. But you can always unplug it, so it's not that much of a mind control device. But these things are going to become the norm eventually. I mean, they'll probably end up having robots and stuff like that. They'll come down in price. I mean, of course, we're still in the early stages of it, but I wouldn't put any worry. I mean, if they want something to know about you, it doesn't take hard. They'll figure out eventually. So, I'm going to do a little bit of a promo here for those that are new and we can connect to aliens and angels and all kinds of insanity. So, you can go to ivanteller.com. We have private sessions. You can ask questions, just a single question. You can also have healings also available. You go to Spirit Social, and we have different types of healings. I was going to say past life regression, but you can ask that in a question. I haven't posted that yet. We also have another channel we're on there that's answering questions. Maria, I don't know what name she goes by anymore, but we also have soul painting available, also much recommended. And if you like to be a vendor, you can always contact me to have a vendor section on the site also. And of course, I don't have a about page on there, but eventually it will surface. It's one thing at a time. And also on ivanteller.com, we do have t-shirts. Of course, I haven't quite figured out this thing, how to go to the website. I don't know if this thing even does that. I'll have to play with this later, but I haven't had much luck with it. But we have t-shirts available also. Just go to ivanteller.com. You'll be able to find it. Go on the main page. You click that enter button. It'll take you down to page and get a link to for t-shirts, or just do search for ivanteller@spreadshirt.com, or however, just Ivanteller Spreadshirt, you'll find them. I have new shirts on the way also, elemental shirts, mermaids. We'll see how that all looks. I never know anything's gonna look like. So, all right, yeah, this thing kind of clouded my point of view tonight. I just want to screw around with it. That's basically, I do funny stuff with it. So we'll go into that with a chat also. If you have something stupid you want me to ask you, I'll be happy to do so. Like I said, I don't think it has much of a purpose, but for entertainment purposes, it's funny. So I get a laugh out of it in that regard. So, oh yeah, here's a good one. Okay, Google, what is your sex?
I try to stay neutral.
That's kind of scary. You do sound female, but yet you're neutral. Okay, great. Oh, okay, Google. Smoked anything recently?
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, Google. What do you think about marijuana?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that, but I'm always learning.
Okay, Google. What do you think about Amazon?
There's a lot to know about that company. I can do a search for you.
No, don't do that. No, for a company, for a thing that thinks a lot, doesn't really have much on its mind. Anyway, I think Siri can do more funny things with, and I think Cortana, this one's still, they're getting there. I know, I just want to mess with it all day. Anyway, I had a dream last night. It was or this morning, I should say. This is gonna we'll call this spirit guide connection. I know. All right. Well, basically, we're gonna open it up for anything. The Galactic Federation of Light. Well, we'll do your questions. Somebody ground, and we'll go into your questions in a moment. Is there anything around here that has any messages? Whoa, wait. All right, we're going to your questions in a little bit. If there are any, if you have any questions for that thing, please ask too. Jeez, I can't. Soon we'll have our own robot in here. We can ask that questions too. Great, alright, can't wait for that. Okay, I had a dream of with my aunt. My aunt died around 2011. I'm not gonna go into her name. She was around 50 years old. She has 2 kids, and she had a blood clot and just died. She got up from bed and then fell down, and that was it. Came out of nowhere. And it was just, I don't think her and her husband got along that well. It was very shocking, but it wasn't like bloodthirsty love. Far from it. Her kids are, I think they're married for like over 20 years or 15 years, something like that. Anyway, it wasn't exact. I mean, I went up there when I was anyway, I'm not gonna go into full details. When I was in high school, I went up there, and they were kind of like, they're kind of very sick of each other. And their kids are 20 right now, and their kids are around 10 or 11 at that time, so it was a while ago. So she crossed over 2011. It's funny because that is the same year I started opening up to my abilities, which is interesting. I even thought Gabriel was her at one time, but I believe it was just her. They're just connected, that's all. My aunt, though, I did have a dream that I was her spirit guide. And what happened in the dream, I don't remember the details of it completely. I don't think it was really intended for me to remember everything. And I imagine it is going on right now from what I'm gathering. But what happened in it, you know what's funny? Now this might help you connect to your guides. We'll see how it goes. The way she was talking to me was like I was in the room. I mean, just right there. And she wasn't listening to me. And she had a kid, which is interesting. And, oh, what was it? Yeah, she has a kid, but how did it go? I think her kid was following what she was doing, like copying her, and she wasn't being a very good role model. And her kid got kind of a pain in the ass to her friend. And so her mom warned. I was like telling her, it's like, your kid's gonna copy everything you're doing. She wasn't listening to me, something like that. So what happened was, my aunt, after she saw what happened to her daughter freaked out on her friend or something for nothing, copying her mom doing, I don't know what it was exactly. But what happened after that, my aunt just became another person, just like to fix her ways. And that really jolted her because she was not listening to me for anything. But seeing how her daughter was starting to turn into her, it's like, whoa, it's like, this is a wake-up call for me. So I'm not sure what it was about. They didn't go into details, but, well, whatever it was pretty intense. So I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, but that was pretty intense, me being there. I mean, I was there. I was walking through walls and stuff. I've never had a dream like that ever. That is just... But I did feel I was a spirit guide. I was just... It's like, I've been to Earth. I've been to Earth, damn it. So have you, and you haven't learned a damn thing. It's like, look what I'm going through right now. So anyway, so that was interesting. So that was pretty fascinating. It was just, I felt the stress from her was incredible. So, like I said, I don't know the details of what happened, but it was... Anyway. It was humanoid. I don't think it was here. It was somewhere. I don't think it was... It might have been on a parallel Earth. So that tells you... we are everywhere. I mean, we're just in this puny little world. We're learning our lessons here. Obviously, every day we're taking whatever we learn and it's siphoning off to our other selves. So that's fascinating. So I figured I would make that known. So yeah, tomorrow. I mean, of course, I'm open for sessions if there's anything. But in the meantime, I'm going to be traveling a little bit. So only detail I'll give. You'll see a video over time. Depending on what happens on Sunday, I might travel then. But my schedule is open if anybody's interested. But I'm going. My energy level is a lot better than it was last week, so I tried a couple of things. Be channeling videos out in the doors. Some of you have already seen some of this stuff, so I haven't seen anything recently. I might go to a new place also. That was like super cryptic, but it's all good. So yeah, and the Memorial Day weekend I'll be traveling about. That'll be more channeling stuff, so that's gonna be fun. Traffic's gonna be interesting. So anyway, okay here. Alright, we'll ground a little bit. And we'll get started and see where we go with all this. The sex robot has been activated, so here we go. Alright, we'll clear the energies. The reptilians are laughing their asses off right now. I can feel that. They should rename that the Google sex machine or sex robot. It should be under that instead of category instead of AI or whatever. So anyway, yeah, I don't want to hear that anymore. I'm not gonna mention what I just heard. So anyway, okay, all right, I'm gonna ground for a second. Yeah, I got a message about that thing. A lot of great technology went into it. A lot of the engineers are Zeta, of course. The iPhone also, a lot of that's Zeta also. So Zeta is involved with your phone technologies. They're allowed to connect with us. It wasn't just our government. It's just they've been doing this for a while. Now, like the Pleiadians, they connect with us through families to keep the families together. A lot of it has to do with relationships. A lot of Pleiadian energies around relationships. The Zetas are like, I'm a robot. It's like, fuck, I'm practically a robot. It's like I'm not gonna have much relationship purpose here, but I can build you a phone that can turn into a sex machine, a sex robot eventually. That's scary. That's very scary. But why are we on Earth again? Yeah, to appreciate planet Earth. Oh, Periscope. I'll take a look at that. Okay, alright, here we are for... Alright, if anybody has any questions or anything for the machine over here. If not, I'll just ask it a bunch of stupid... If you have any questions, also for alien questions or anything. I'm reading through the comments right now. Met class, that's interesting. Okay, alright, well, no questions right now, so the stream kind of went down a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, I'll be looking at the question. Yeah. So yeah, the Zetas have a alright, there's no questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, I'll check back later. So I'll let them pile up if there are any. Okay, yeah, a lot of the Zeta technologists is here. They're not going into detail how they evolve, they've been always doing that to a certain degree. Of course, we didn't have computers in the past, at least in the 1800s. But I guess we have in certain degrees, but not for us to connect with. So basically, our technologies have been here. We just haven't fully been seeing them. Yeah, no surprise there. Let's see here. What do we got? Another message from Archangel Michael. Before I go into that, there's a cyber attack going on in Europe. It's all reptilian. I won't put any worry there. It does seem like the Black Projects are testing something. They're putting in a test, but I wouldn't put too much worry into that. I don't think. I mean, it's affecting a lot of people, but it feels like there's a lot of black technology there. That's just they're just screwing around, basically. There's more to it than that, but I won't put any worry into that. Let's see here. Where are we going with all this? Archangel Michael. Let's see. Don't be afraid to be yourself. As many do hide themselves in a corner. As you connect to your alien sides, your connections, as they open up more fully, you will feel more alien, less human, but also more human than alien, as you're combining the energies. You're also connecting more of the tree energies also, because they're connected to nature. So the more you connect with aliens, you feel more of the nature energy coming through. When you're connecting with nature and your aliens, you will know you are going to a higher density of 4D. Now, if there's a lot of stress around you, yes, it can disconnect you. But also, if you wish to reconnect, you will. If you say, I'll never connect to 4 density energies, you never will. But if you allow it to come through, you will. Not to be afraid of who you are, because some are still connecting to your aliens, but they're not fully ready to allow it to fully form. Many are not ready for that, because you can actually download much of your alien knowledge now if you wish, but many are not ready, so it's on hold right now. The Weirans, meaning you feel more cat-like, Zeta-like. You're already in that pattern already. But not fully bring it out, because many are not ready for it, and you're not ready for it either. But you can when the time is right. The reason I'm mentioning this is because many are ready, and they're allowing it to seep through even stronger. But they're clearing out the fears, the anxieties of being human, the mind control. You connect to your alien connections even stronger. It'll clear out the mind control that's around you also. So connecting like this is very useful. It is not just for entertainment. It can be entertaining, also can be very educational. It's both. Education is always entertaining, isn't it? It's always both. If education was always boring, you'll never learn anything. So they're both always very important together. What's most important is you healing, connecting to your higher self, not being afraid to be you. Men are not ready to be the full, true selves, as humanity has been taught to be normal, and that is to be robotic, as you can see. Connecting to sports, connected to negative energies. A lot of this is actually insectoid also, that you're not fully seeing. The mind control energy is much insectoid also. It's a combination of different beings. The insectoids do not want humanity to fully evolve because they're very jealous of humanity. Many of them are of your superiority to other beings, at least your DNA. As you awaken yourself, you will most likely see insectoid energies. You see a movie out there that's coming out called Prometheus or Alien Covenant, whatever it is called. That is insectoid coming after humans. That is very connected to the Illuminati energies to put fear into humans to connect to aliens. The insectoids have a problem with humans. And I believe in this new version of the movie, insectoids are out to eradicate humanity. So that tells you the insectoid agenda here. But to bring light to it. Do not let it control you. But much of the control energies are of insectoid that has been hidden. Of course, many are here of light to bring you, because as you evolve, they evolve too. And many are not willing to allow humanity to evolve because they see how humanity is easy to tamper with and become very negative and very destructive of itself. That has to do with the Anunnaki manipulations. They removed much from the human to allow self-destruction, which has not been seen very often in many incarnations. Other worlds do not. Most humans do not have this. Your human does. Most do not. Some come close to self-destruction, but this one is the most self-destructive of human that we are aware of. This is Michael, Archangel Michael's. I am connecting to Iva's energy at this time. As you become more aware of your angelic energies, who is the angel that you're most connected to? Because many of you chose the angel to connect to you as you incarnate. To be protected, but also to learn to the angel's energy. For you are all learning together, but you all pick a certain angel. You have other angels assisting, but many of you pick a certain one that you've had a relationship with, brother, sister, family relationship with. Is a guardian angel is much more to it than that. A father, a relative is much more to it than that also. A connection to the angel is very intimate. But yes, the ups and downs, whatever it might be, we are there to experience that with you. But remember, when you go into down times, you can always go in up times also. If you allow it to. Connect to the angel that's close to you. It will help you connect to your guides, connect to yourself, heal yourself. Yes, your connection to God. The connection to your angels helps you connect to God. It helps reverse the negativity around you. Yes, many of you go through much challenges. Many here on this planet are, yes, in the reverse mode of their mentality. They're not aware of their own abilities. They have no idea. And you're here to unlock much of that when those are ready. But even there, some of you are going to be putting yourself out there to be mocked, but also to enlighten. As you see here and others, let them mock you. But they are still learning. They know you exist. They might turn that away. It is like turning yourself off, but it's fine. They're not fully ready to recognize who they are. They will be eventually. The whole world will eventually open to its spiritual vibrations. Once again, also, you wonder what we look like, the angels. What is your version of what we look like? That is what's important. Even for your aliens, what is your version of? That's what matters most. There is no wrong answer. You all create your own realities. Allow this to come through. Allow your version of these beings to come through. It does help. Because it helps you awaken. The more connected you are to your aliens, your angels, even God. God can be a female, a male, a cockroach, whatever you want him to be. Whatever you feel close to him as. For any being for that matter, because that does strengthen your abilities. Knowing that you are right instead of always thinking you are wrong. What is your version? Because this is your reality you're connected to. There's no wrong answer. It does help your soul development greatly. The more you doubt yourself, the less you will connect. The more you're sure of yourself, the more you will connect. Not to be afraid. We realize in this reality it is difficult for many to fully make themselves known of who they are. Palladian, Arcturian, Zeta. This will become part of your mainstream. It is getting there, as you can see, but the energy will strengthen itself, especially with your angels. And as you connect to the angels, you will connect to dark angels, positive angels, medium angels, all types of angels. Because many are already connecting to him now, and many are aware. Connect to Archangel Michael's energy. Some have a different version of me. Some see me playing on a swing set with friends, cooking at a barbecue. It just doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you want to see me as helps you evolve. Helps us evolve. Helps us connect to you. Letting go of this mind-controlled version of yourself. And allowing yourself to reconnect with spirit, to be more in control of who you are, where you're going. And also when you connect more with spirit, your money situation will be understood better. I say improve. Understood. And you will be understood. Your connection to the universe will be more understood. As you connect with spirit, you will still have questions, but you'll have more answers to yourself directly. It is like connecting is like taking the old version of you, hanging yourself up, and the new version is no longer in that suit. But you do not throw that away, because most likely some of you will reconnect with that some other time. Eventually you will. In different ways. You're still exploring that side of yourself, the 3D version. You have not fully left it. But when you connect more to the 4D, you understand the value of a 3D life. Many of you are seeing it now. And those that are resistant to connect to channeling or the angelic energies is fine. Many of the belief systems here have, you could say, hammered themselves to a wall, to their belief systems, of someone else's belief systems. What they've been told all their lives is cannot be real. Angels are not real. Yes, they're real, but they don't connect to humans like this. And so on and so on. Because realize our angel energies, we can be seen in your reality. You are aware of this. We do not show themselves because they bring too much fear. But we can appear just like your guides appear right to you. There's a message from another one. Blessings to you. Take care. Greetings to you. I'm Ivan's spirit guide, Gabriel. As you learn of your spirit guide ways, as you're connecting to your spirit guide, you are a spirit guide at this time. It might not be of a human, it might be of an animal, but you are spirit guides to someone at this time. You're guiding someone. With a lifetime on this earth, you're going to connect to someone's energy in another reality to assist them with your knowledge. The reason you have an earth incarnation is to learn lessons, but also to assist others simultaneously. Yes, this way you will understand this more as you let go of the teachings of this world. The teachings of this world is to limit yourself. And you are an unlimited being, so now you are relearning all of this to remove all the limitations. There's so many around you. Your culture is a culture of limitation. Well, you are already removing that, rewriting your chart so there's no limitations. Some of you have your chart right in front of you and say no limitations. No more, not at all. Yes, and some of you are having difficulties with neighbors and friends. Realize those neighbors and friends, you probably, if you have difficulties, most likely you've had incarnations with them where you've had difficulties with them also. Ivan is having this with neighbors around him, but also he knows more about them than they know about themselves, especially the one over here in the left. He has a lot of negative reptilian around him, having him to believe that being materialistic is success in life. That is not true. And as a turnoff, when you become more spiritual, material possessions is not success. It is knowing who you are and being easy to get along with. And some are easy to go along with, but not always. Some have a certain way they want to see how you are. Meaning, if you do not follow this checklist, what they think is normal, you become the outcast, don't you? And that is what Ivan's picking up, and many of you pick up from others. They have their certain way of looking at humans. This is how a human's supposed to be. And many of you feel that's difficult here. Difficulties. As it is difficult to connect to those that see human as a certain way, and you just want to be all over the place, speaking your mind, when most do not want to hear it. But understand this, you will be heard. You might not be received with positivity in the beginning, but you will be heard. But your energy will increase greatly as your knowledge of your spirit world, your alien world, your multidimensional worlds will become more known and more accepted. How do you do this? To make yourself known on your social media. That is what it's there for. It will be found eventually. It will be found. It is there for a reason. It is a world network. It was built for a reason, even if you might not like it that much. More are to come. You are just in the beginning of a renaissance of social networking, but many will be successful, not just a few. It takes time for these things to become to be. You will find a place where you'd much rather be, especially a galactic community or an angelic community. Some of you have already found it, but some are still not feeling comfortable. This will grow in your society. It takes time. You're still in the early stages. Of course, our version of taking time, it might take 100 years or so, but not always. You just know who you are and connect. Blessings. Blessings. I don't know if there's any. No, I'm not going to connect them. Message for Daria. Any message? Any message from Ivan's higher self to Sheena and me? Does he dig us? Of course. Let's see. I do seem like we go to a nightclub in Astral, it seems, and party all night. I do see an elephant being there too, and wearing his underwear though. That's kind of weird. Yeah, yeah. I know it's not a very pretty sight, but I'm trying to erase what I just saw actually. Question from Maddie's World. When I pass over to the other dimensions, me and Archangel Michael will have a Mario Kart race around Earth. Okay, that's not a question. That's funny though. Oh yeah. Rakeem Williams. I was walking around late at night and saw a streak of light out of nowhere, and then I saw two beings that I couldn't see clearly. Then I know that they were there, but can you tell me anything about them? Wow, yeah, you're really getting connected. I feel Pleiadian. Pleiadians, two Pleiadians. I know you have a lot of gray around you, but I see mostly Pleiadians. They're intrigued by what you're connecting to. Question from Daria. Any messages from my higher self to this group and you? Message of, well, yeah, everybody here you connect in astral with. Some you're a teacher with, some you're connecting to their friends, it seems, and opening them up more to astral connections. Yeah, you're a busy person, it seems. I also see you balancing the earth. Part of the balance. Of course, some people are not here to balance this place. To unbalance it, as you can see. They're here to bring balance. Not to say others are not. What did I just see? Let's see. I think of the movie Men in Black whenever someone mentions roaches, and no, I'm not stoned. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, the sectoids are pretty strong here. What if we were cockroaches? Probably. I don't know what that says. What connections do I have with you? Dawn Rose, what connections I have with you? Pleiadian. I feel Arcturian also. I'll give me details on that though. Gundam 2 info about idea of twin architect. That feels like a Zeta. That's a Zeta connection. That's a Zeta Gray creation. I think I'm getting Xena. I'm getting downloads from Surfium. Yes. Yeah. Thanks for Cam. Yeah, you're getting definitely Surfium. There's other angels that are not making themselves too clear. The angelic realm, you're pretty. Yeah, you see, like when you go into astral, you go right into the angelic realm. You like check in. I do see it's like a hall, like a huge hall of different angels. You're just a big like cafeteria. That's a bad word for that, but you know, something around those lines. Question from Emmanuel. You know who's around me? Arcturians. Two of them. They glow in the dark. They're like blue, light blue. There's Zetas around you. The Arcturians are guys speak. They just say they'll speak to you in astral or meditation. They're like twins. Girlfriend want to know if for Vast B, girlfriend want to know if she has any connection to her male cat. I do see some cats. I do have. One moment. Yeah, I see him as. I see her male cat as a male Pleiadian. You know, you think I'd see him as a feline, but I see him as a Pleiadian. So he's like in some ways, like a spirit guide to her right now. Like he is helping her spiritually get through ordeals and stress. He's just basically being cool all the time, sleeping, but he's doing a lot to level out her energies. Erica, any messages from my spirit guides? Yeah, to get out more. One second. Message from, let's see, Erica. Any message from your spirit guides? Yeah, I say to get out more. You don't always have to be around male energies to go out. Let's see here. What else is there? Be creative. Use your creativity to expand. It's funny. I'm seeing a what is it? A crystal ball. If you want to get one, it might help. A crystal ball. It does work. Only certain people are connecting though. It's not for everybody. Just like everything. Maddie's World. Question from Maddie's World. Do I have any messages for my guides? I don't know why they say this. Don't be so materialistic. That's kind of weird for a guide to say that. I don't think you're that materialistic, but I believe there's materialistic people around you that are kind of intimidating to a certain degree. At least if it's something you see on TV, but not to worry about it. Just to. You've had a lot of male lifetimes in the past, and you're very much a creator. I do see craftsman, inventor. Also, in this lifetime, you're balancing a lot of that with the feminine energies from what I'm seeing right now. But not to say you can't be creative in this lifetime. But right now, you're just kind of laying low compared to the other lifetimes. Vast B, who is around me, Galactic Federation of Light. It seems they are working with your energy field at this time. You do connect to them a lot. I see you are on ships, actually, giving your assistance to them on ships. You go. They're doing new technologies to kind of check in on that. From what I'm saying, it's interesting. Question from Kim, who is around me right now. Palladians. Funny ones too, short ones, short and funny ones, kind of like teddy bear kind of side. They're short. They're pretty. They're like little people, but they're funny. Funny little guys. Let's see. Question from Sheena. Dari and I had connected in Astro. What is happening? I see you guys going to the mall shopping. Galactic Mall, there's a lot of felines there. But you're not really shopping. You're just giving your input. I don't know. It's an alien mall, so there's all kinds of. I think you're mostly browsing. For right now, that's what I'm seeing right now. It's probably more to it than that, but anyway. Yeah, I'm answering questions for a little bit for right now. Question from KH. Any messages for me? Yeah, your guides say to ground your energies. change your diet a little bit. More greens would be good. They say boating is good for you, like ocean water. I'm not sure if you're around any water, but they say that is good for your energy. Being around the sea, I'm not sure if you're around, but it'd be good. Not to say I have to go out and find the ocean right now, but actually in your avatar there is the ocean. It's kind of funny. I didn't notice that, but that is, yeah. You're definitely connected to the water. Maddie's world. Do you have any past lives with anyone in this life? Everybody. Everybody you know has had past life with. Yep. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce that. Paulette. I am a yellow galactic sun in May in chart. My sign appears as one of the 13 signatures. Is that why I feel so called to bring my soul tribe together? That is part of it. It's just that's part of your being also. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, they just say explore it more. There's more to it than that. That's just a small part of it. I can't even pronounce that name. Mary Anna, who's around me. Arcturians. They seem to be doing toning around you. Also, I see a carrion race around you. The bald eagles. 2 of them. Big guys. Moon boots. Great. Who's Dawn Rose, who's around me. I can only answer a couple questions. Who's around me at this time? Palladians. I do see a Native American around you at this time. He just says, "Be careful what you wish for." Brandon. Question from Brandon. Who's around me at this time? Do you have any message? Oh wait, sorry. Brandon, sorry, I was reading wrong. I'd like to know the status of what's going on with my draconian DNA. It's going slow. You have to be careful. You don't want to go insane. Vast B, information about your Egyptian lifetimes. It did seem like you came here as a Palladian, and you started incarnated with the Egyptians before Egyptian history was written. That was during the time of Atlantis. It does seem like you are very connected to the pyramids. I do see that math, language. I do see hieroglyphs there that you're connected to. Creating hieroglyphs. Some of that is like what they're saying. It's similar to the crop circles. There are messages within those hieroglyphs, obviously. So there's a lot more than what they're telling, of course. Yeah, it does seem like Egyptian hieroglyphs. They're not really translating them the way they should be There's a lot to that. That's interesting. I know that. If you're not too tired and if you have time, who are working on me spiritually, and what are they doing and why? Man, that's a lot of stuff you're asking. This is for Exena, who are all working on me spiritually, basically. See the Palladians. Actually, a tall Syrian, 6 foot tall Syrian. Mecca, that's a nice name. Mecca, something like Mecca, something around those lines. Yeah, you have a strong connection to the Syrians. You spend a lot of time underwater, breathing, civilizations underwater. A lot of mermaid connections too. Yeah, connect to the mermaids. That should help you. That should help your energy field a lot. Yeah, you're welcome. Paulette, did I help heal my ancestors recently? Yes. Yeah, over, yeah, Brendan. Yeah, it's just a little bit here and there. Jeez. Yeah, I can only answer a couple questions. Some are having question after question after question. Question for Kingsley. Do you have any messages? Do I have any messages will go deeper into myself, develop other psychic abilities? The Arcturians seem to be helping you a lot recently, taking you to their world. Also, it seems like you're going to. It seems like you're going to Mars a lot. That's interesting. You have a lot of. Yeah, you're going to Mars a lot. For training purposes. It's another version of Mars, like you see, like in the Matrix, where they take you to another place for training. They see it's fun. I don't know why they're going. You have a strong Mars connection. They're just going there for training. Eventually, you'll become more known to this. That's for Kingsley. Vasby, do I have any connections with Novak? Yeah, he was your brother in another lifetime. He was a lot more mellow. I think he was a Pleiadian. I don't think he's always a reptilian. He's like not your average reptilian. Alright, I'm gonna be finishing up soon. Xena, I can't pronounce her name, sorry. Is my ex-husband going to try... He's going through tough karma? Yes. Can you see if he's an insectoid? I think he's a mantis, but he's not... He's an ill mantis. He's not a well-thinking mantis. I see a lot of negativity around him. Yeah. That's for Xena. Yeah, I see a lot. I see him as like a dark mantis. He was very fun at one time, but he kind of lost his way. Was this Gundam? I don't know how to pronounce her name. The universe chakra, how they work compared to human or alien chakra? I don't know. They're all different, but they're all the same. They might work a little bit different, but they're all the same. Ours seems to be more complex. Theirs a lot easier to deal with. Alright, thank you guys. Alright, we're going to go back to if there's any messages from the outside world. I guess I'm still recording. Obviously. Okay, this thing is still working. My computer's at 99% CPU, right? It's still working. Okay, it's basically to see if there's a message from anybody else. Let's see here. I'm checking Facebook. Okay, Google. What time is it on Mars?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that, but I'm still learning.
This thing has no purpose whatsoever. Okay, Google. When's the next Mars mission?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Okay, Google. Do you work for this NSA?
No government entity has direct access to our users' information. Respect for the privacy and security of your data underpins our approach to responding to any legal requests we might get. You can learn more in Google's transparency report.
Okay, Google, what is your terms of service?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
What are your
but I'm learning more every day.
What is your terms? Okay, Google. Okay, Google. What are your privacy? Whatever you call it.
According to Wikipedia, privacy is the ability of an individual or group
Alright,
to
no,
seclude
alright, cut
themselves
off
or
some more.
information about themselves and thereby
Okay,
express
Google, be
themselves
quiet.
selectively.
I was asking about, I'm not wording it right, what their privacy. Okay, Google, what is Google's privacy terms and service?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that.
Okay, Google, do you work for the NSA?
No government entity has direct access to our users' information.
Okay, Google, no more.
Security of your data.
Okay. What is the... Okay, Google, do you work for the KGB?
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
This thing's no fun at all. What else is there before we wrap this up? Okay, Google, Can you tell me the future?
That sounds like a good question for the crystal ball. Just say crystal ball to glimpse into the future.
Crystal ball. Okay, Google. Crystal ball, glimpse into the future.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help.
You
but
just
my
told
team's
me.
helping me learn.
Fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna throw this thing away after this. Okay, okay, Google. Any last words?
Sorry, I don't understand.
This thing is like a hunk of junk. Do you have any? Okay, Google. Do you have anything to say?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that question.
Okay, Google. Who are your competitors?
Sorry,
Can't answer
I don't
that
know how
either.
to help with that,
Can't
but I'm
answer
trying to
anything.
learn.
Okay, Google. Turn off the lights.
It looks like those lights haven't been set up yet. Just open the Google Home app and go to Home Control to add lights.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Turn off the air conditioning. See what it says.
Sorry, I can't help with that yet, but I'm still learning.
Okay, Google. Unlock the house.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet, but I'm trying to learn.
Oh. Okay, Google. What is your what is clean energy?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to
You
help
don't
with
know how to
that,
do anything.
but I'm learning more every day.
That's a bad question too. I should ask a better question, but anyway. Okay, no more of that. Okay, all right. Anything from the spirit world at this time? Archangel Michael just says, "Be yourself." More people are going to be waking up and going into our, it's right now we're kind of we're on the internet, nice and safe and everything. But this is going to become more well known over time, of course. Get ready; it might be sooner than you might think. That's from Archangel Michael. It'll be trends, doorways opening up for knowledge. Some of you are in astral, are asking for the speed up, at least of knowledge of all aliens, of spirit world, and some are asking for at least like we're ready. It's like we're happy to make ourselves more known, and we're building up to that as we're becoming recognized instead of ignored. Yeah, you might be called crazy, but how else are you going to be heard? Yeah, I mean, found. But many of us are preparing to be noticed more. But on a more cultural change, this is Archangel Michael saying this. A culture is going to change dramatically. Or it's already happening here and there. This is the early stages of it, but it's going to increase its energy. I also think this is what I got a couple of days ago. A lot of channelers are not ready for this. The ones that have been around for a while, they like the way things are. They don't want change, but definitely change is on its way. Not to say that would get less. I don't know. Who knows? More people are going to be healing themselves. Of course, more people will be wanting to have answers also. So, as for how the channeling business works, I don't know. It's going to go up and down. It's going to become more well known. You have Bashar, you have a lot of other channelers, but then the noise is going to increase. We're in a time of major awakenings. You've already received this. Major ones are coming through. Also, I wanted to say I'm going to start connecting more to the Galactic Federation of Light, the Orion Council, and Andromedan Council also. Mostly doing the webinars, possibly tomorrow or throughout the week maybe, but mostly definitely for the webinars, for the Q&As. This is what they have, especially definitely the Galactic Federation of Light. They have a message for the webinars, energies, for sure. People have been asking for that, I believe, in Astral or somewhere. Well, obviously, it's been different places. Also, the message is that as you awaken, you're going to start to see other versions of yourself. You're going to see glimpses, and you'll say, I won't believe it, I don't believe it. Well, the more you believe it, the more it'll come through. They're also showing amphibians. A lot of people here are connected to amphibians. You're going to see that more. A lot of people that are calling us all crazy are insectoid. They're not it's not all. There's more insectoids here than you might realize. I didn't realize that. I mean, it's not something I go around thinking about a lot, but it does seem like there's a lot of insectoids. People here are incarnated as insectoids, and they're usually short. Is what I'm getting. 5 feet tall, 5 feet. They're not 6 feet tall. Usually they're not. Sometimes they are. But a lot of people that are, aliens that are incarnated here are, like the Greys are usually short, but not all, because there are tall Greys. Of course, they do have. Anyway, I think you got the idea. But it does seem like insectoid energy is very strong here, that's resistant to the awakening. And they are here, obviously, in human form. And they're not aware that they're insectoids. Not to say that's bad or anything, but they're just very, they're exploring third density, human. They don't have this. A lot of people don't have this. I also wanted to add also that a lot of the animals that are here, they came here obviously to experience this with us. And, like I felt with, that's obvious. But they're expanding their own civilizations, like the kangaroo and such and such. They know what we're capable of, and know we're not exactly the kindest of species, but we're getting better. But it doesn't really matter. They're kind of here to connect with us no matter what. Like the canines, like a lot of them are put down, and the cats are, so many of them. But understand, just a little time here is a big deal for them. Even if it's only a couple of weeks, it's still a big deal. At least they can be a part of this in some shape or form. So, yeah, I get different messages on that. Like, we are the mecca of, everybody wants to connect with us, because we are connected more with God, meaning because our DNA has been screwed with so much. We're a little bit of everybody, so we're so unique, and so we're not exactly the easiest to get along with, but we're also enhancing, our galaxy and probably the universe itself. We're going to be tapping into more of our knowledge. We're still letting, we're in the early stages of this. So you're letting go of the old ways. That's not easy to do. You have still connections, your old ways of doing things, but eventually you'll start, seeing things more clearly. We're still in the early, I don't see things all the time. Every once in a while I might see something, but like these dreams, that's something new. Of course, I had a connection with the Archons. Yeah, somebody gave me a message about their Archons, about me trying to be a leader, or learning how to be a leader, so you connect to things that are kind of questionable. Definitely the Archon connection would definitely open me up to a lot, for sure. Also, somebody sent me a message about connecting to your... Now, this is interesting. I didn't read it through every word, but it's interesting that if you're having a conversation with someone and they give you an implant and you feel something strange, which I imagine some of you have felt, when you feel kind of odd around someone, now you connect to the 4 density energies. It's like, this one just put an implant into me. I didn't realize that happens that often. It's not something I connect with often, but it does happen. And how implant removal, just ask for it to be removed. I don't think it's that difficult, but realizing it's theirs and others. So I do recommend doing like a body scan. I don't think it's very difficult to remove these things as long as you're aware of it. Realize that's there, because some are just wanting to do negative things to you. They don't like where you're going. They see, oh wait, this person's kind of a threat to me, so I'm going to do something to them. So I won't put much worry into this, but it does happen. So it does happen. Those that are well known, happens to them a lot. Those that are in the news all the time, like celebrities and stuff like that. It happens. Because there's people out there that want them to fail, so they send them negative karma and stuff like that. It does happen. So just be aware, clear your energies, ask for the Holy Spirit to clear vibration, prime creator, Yeshua. If you're feeling odd and you feel like somebody did do something to you, most likely they did. And to just visualize it being removed, you can ask your angels and the aliens to assist, of course. As we become more knowledgeable about ourselves, there's going to be a lot of backlash. Just the way it is. But we're in the early stages of it. As I said, it's going to increase soon. We're just building up to it. It does make before the end of the year. A lot of this stuff's going to become known. It's not going to be a cult. That's Alex Jones. But then again, that's mainstream media. That's a cult too. I guess everything's a cult to a certain degree. Well, not really. Well, a mind control cult. I mean, the media is a mind control sanctuary for sure. Anything that's connected to negative vibrations like that, as an Anunnaki, insectoid is a combination of different beings involved with that. They want to tamper with us as long as they can to keep us from connecting to our higher selves and evolving. They don't want us to evolve. I don't feel like they do. It's like they deserve to be at a low vibration because they're accepting everything we're telling them. That's going to turn around. Many are not connected to spiritual energies, are going to just call us crazy, and they're never going to stop because they're not connected to anything. So it's part of their process. So I mean, Yeshua went through it. Everybody goes through it. So, but this stuff's even those in the spiritual communities be calling all this crazy because they're not ready for this shit either. From gathering, especially when you're talking about alien, humanoid dinosaurs, elephants in their underwear, aliens in their aliens in their underwear, whatever. I'm not sure it's a pretty sight, but anyway. And on and on and on. People are not going. They're just going to you're just making that shit up. It's like, I'm not making nothing up. The more you connect to yourself, obviously, life becomes a lot more interesting, doesn't it? And you do see the mind control systems that are here too. And there's many of them. And you're creating your own reality. Remember that too. So you're opening up your own reality. Your own reality is nothing. There's no wrong there. It might not be the same as everybody else. It's okay. As long as you feel comfortable there, and that helps you connect with spirit. Because you're creating your own universe. You're just becoming aware of it. Actually, it's already created. You're just becoming aware of it. So. Different color skies, different color everybody, maybe humans look a little bit different. You know what I mean? You're creating your own reality. All of us, it's just as you become knowledgeable of this, it all expands out. So, all right, blessings everyone. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I've had enough. I'm tired. So, all right, thank you guys for questions. I'm glad to be able to assist. We're glad I have enough energy to assist. So. We can go to ivantoler.com. We have web. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll go into more of the mobile apps that I have. I haven't really done much with that. I'm gonna add Spirit Social to the web app and mobile apps for Android and iPhone, and I'll go into that a little bit more tomorrow, probably. As for if I'm gonna make any change to it, I think I'll make a change tomorrow. We'll see how things go. Okay, blessings and good night, everyone, and thank you for connecting.